time where Little Mar met up with a 12-year-old when he was 16. He claimed he didn't do anything illegal and only decided to just cuddle with her. I wish I could make this up, but for time's sake, I'm going to just let him self-explain why he should be locked away behind bars.
The video that I did about meeting up with a 12-year-old, I didn't do anything with her. I wouldn't have posted something I knew was illegal. The age difference, because I was 16 at the time and she was 12, but I thought she was 14. But age difference at the time, it would have been illegal if we did something like that or anything like that. But we did not. All we did was cuddle.
Gotta get that out of here, bro. The story of the most disturbing Instagram predator, Lil Mar.
Oh, dang.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anything about bro except the fact that he's a weirdo and the big chicken, bro. Somebody recommended this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and see what's going on, man.
I have $50,000, which isn't a lot to me personally, but some of y'all be kind of like my face, I guess you could say, and like try to make my image look bad in the process. But
we'll do class online probably tomorrow. Holy.
Look like Lizzo if she tried to twerk. Alright, welcome back, ladies and ladies. Before we kick anything off, I would highly suggest all of you to go follow my Instagram. We like Johnny. I'm sure many of you at one point had the dream of becoming a musician or some form of being a content creator. But I'm also certain that none of you would want your big break that launches you into stardom to be a video of yourself impregnating a McChicken and then eating
this. Oh, he ate it too? Bro, I did not know that he ate it, bro. Oh, that's a sick, bro. They should have put that life after this. He ate it too, bro. X videos, why do y'all know the interface? Why do you know the interface that the motherfucker got Leonardo DiCaprio meme, bro? Why do y'all know the motherfucking interface so well? What the, bro?
Eating your own sex sauce for a TikTok video.
Bro, it's sick, gang.
This worm braided hair view connection.
Bro, you don't know how crazy it was when this video hit the internet. I see that real time. Holy. Yeah, bro ate it.
Just an average Sunday. From violating people's eardrums with the verbal queefing that he calls music to violating children in a Walmart parking lot.
2 men charged with assaulting minor in parking lot at Chester Walmart. What?
Sad, pathetic most disgusting rapper, Little Mar. If you're a fan of underground rap, you would know there's some publicity stunt or life-ruining allegation that surfaces almost every week. I swear that this is the first genre that I genuinely wanted to gatekeep, not because of the music, but of people knowing the history behind it. I really stand on the belief of separating art from the artist because it's really embarrassing seeing somebody's music that you wanted to share to people be made by a guy that sees Chuck E. Cheese at a strip club. What I said before was sadly true. He first really got exposure and put on the map for Deep Chicken and McChicken in one of the special edition mukbangs. Videos were filmed, directed, edited, and posted all by himself with him literally some food up, finishing into his plate, and then proceeding to eat it with a smile like a chef that just tried his own meal. Now, if I dared to even show a pixel of that, YouTube would probably send assassins to my front doorstep. So if you need
I'm not gonna lie, they should have arrested him a long time ago, right?
Motivation for this upcoming Ramadan, there's hella videos out there that show himself nomming on his nut. However, this would be just the beginning of a never-ending spiraling snowball of death.
Abandoning homeless women, running over dolls, admitting to crushing on minors. Little Mars, yo, how is bro not in like Gotham?
And depraved decisions that would lead him getting arrested on way more than one occasion, for reasons that almost made me want to become dyslexic upon reading why he was even there in the
I don't want to be that guy, but palm tree,
first place. Until then, Little Mar would pay people on TikTok and other platforms the hefty price of $5 to post himself dancing to his music. Because truth be told, nobody on this great green grass is bumping his dumpster. It's absolutely terrible and really sounds like it was mixed in Sony Vegas Pro.
Thank you, Kyle. Thank you for that little vibe. Oh, he makes music. Pull up in that. No, man. That's that. Bro, don't ever play that near me ever again in life, man. We're not pulling up in. That's why the McChickens is not his music, bro. That.
Pull up in that slingshot. I ain't got no roof.
Peace out, Keller.
I think it's great that he just paced around in the same parking zone.
Kyle with the 5. Think of that 5, Kyle.
Making the most out of the 30 minutes that he rented that slingshot for, despite dedicating a whole entire song to daily driving.
Holy dislikes, bro. Holy dislikes, bro. 735 dislikes.
actually driving one. He tries to put on this persona that he has a lot of money, but the reality is this guy would need a couple extra thousand just to even be considered poor. You can bet $5 on the over-the-counter hand job that he filmed this right next to the dealership he got it from. But yeah, this guy's music is equivalent to a suicide note. If you somehow like that, please get a CAT scan because you need to be studied immediately. Luckily for you, and honestly just for me, from what I heard, his music isn't really what's important, so I'll spare the torture of making yourself deaf from it. Many people are infatuated with the...
But I won't. Listen, bro, named Lil Mar Music. Let's hear some, bro. Lil Mar Music.
Yeah. Hold on. I am not Dex. I am not Yanni. I am not Uzi.
We know.
I am not Pump.
We know. We
Get it
know.
right.
Do the mark.
Yeah, whoa.
Do the mark.
Yeah.
Do the mark. Do the mark. Do the mark.
Yeah, whoa.
Do the mark.
Started to catch on. Later at it. Yeah, we was not hitting it. Said do the mark. Yeah, we good, bro. We good, bro. We're gonna catch on, bro. Said do the bar. Oh, bro, holy. Yeah, holy. Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Do the mark.
Yeah, whoa.
Do the bar.
Tryna flex like Mark. No X like Mark. Pull up in that whip like Mark. Name all of my like Mark.
The chat said Ryan just bought my first hearing aids. This is the first thing I hear after putting them on. My bad, bro.
Yo, we is not doing that, gang. I just came to the video just to like that. I ain't gonna hold you though, bro. That's that. So, bro, my cool line, gang. Oh my God, this is the writer, bro. Don't ruin this beat, bro. Don't do that, bro. Somebody get this off this beat immediately, bro. Oh my God. I feel like it's the perfect time to say that I spoke to this before. I'm so sorry. When did you speak to this? You know, for 2017, 2016 standards, this one's not actually bad. I'm not gonna lie.
With the lifestyle that rappers live, from competing with seeing how many STDs or kids they can have first to driving their cars 140 down a residential roadway. It's something that almost every American kid dreams of, myself included at one point. I'm glad that remained just a thought once I realized that I was a skinny Caucasian from Ohio that eats meatloaf that my mother prepares every Tuesday. Nevertheless, Lil Mar was no exception to being one of these people. He would take his famous Galaxy Coupe out on the roads flying through...
Really look at this nigga fit. Really identify the move that's going on around. This is a Wish.com exclusive. This look like an AliExpress bandit, man.
Pause. Listen, I have a mentorship called the Moolah Membership where I'm going to teach you how to get rich with business, YouTube, crypto, stocks, financial literacy, credit, every single way. Now, I became a millionaire by the time I was 23 years old. I'm going to teach you step by step for only $50. Click the first link in the description right now and get added to my group chat where I'm going to give you one-on-one help to make sure you get rich in 2024. Click it right now. Stop tweaking because we got very, very, very limited spots and I don't want you to miss this bag.
It's so chopped, bro. This looks like bacteria.
So you brought
Like pot of green, bro.
around him just for his TikTok video.
Got the Galaxy
almost
skin.
snapping the of every car that he tries to pass and bobbing through lanes like everything to him is just a giant Forza track. And if you're going to take me out, at least let it be an S-Class or something nice, because his car has to have the most hideous design that my two eyes have ever laid upon. I mean, just look at that TikTok Riz Party car. You can already tell that interior smells like some skank turtle tank and Wendy's sink water. I can't imagine a single person besides someone that's a part of the furry fandom that would even bat an eye towards this fart bucket, let alone pay almost $4,000 for it. I really don't need to speed by driving bad. Listen, the father of 3 in his F-150 doesn't want to race you down the overpass. He just wants to get home from work. Fun to do by yourself, but if you're going to do it, just find a back road or somewhere that won't risk the lives of others rather than a public interstate. Who knows, though? With a rap like that, I'm sure people would rather attempt to crash their car into his over driving past it. But because of his stupid driving, he for some reason posted a video online running over a dog. I can't show that on YouTube again, but if you really don't believe me, I will link a vid that shows the incident unfold. But I want to warn you guys, it's not something that's easy to stomach. So along with the car part that comes with the rapper's fantasy, there's also smashing hoes. But Lil Mar unfortunately does a cardinal sin among the practice of hitting and quitting, which was paying for coochie. The first time he ever clashed kissers and mass kissers with someone was a drug addict on the side of a motel he found for $60. He would record the
$60 heroin butt. You know the bro was burning.
Journey on his Snapchat story from start to finish, and even include a post-game interview on how he felt giving a junkie a special.
Yo, who's the dude who be like going on the offender registry list and then he shooting they shot at the offenders like that, or he be like giving like sex reviews? Who's that dude who be doing that, bro? Scam Likely, yeah, the Scam Likely dude. This low key learned from this, bro, because this was paid for $60 butt.
To finish, and even include a post-game interview on how he felt giving a junkie a special little needle.
In the middle of nowhere, I'm dead in at this weird looking creepy hotel. Wish me luck!
Destination is on your right.
Woo! I did it! I lost my
Bro, he lost his V card to, oh, bro. I remember it, the rest of his life losing his V card to crack here. Very nasty work at play here, bro.
Woo! Yo, hold up. Who version? Ain't no motherfucking
Bro was so pressed to get some butt, bro, for the
don't stop blaming me, bro. Ain't no motherfucking version no more.
Yeah, look at all you losers out there
Bro,
that aren't
pay
getting
for
any
his
type of
V card,
bitches or
bro.
hepatitis like this man is. Helping and humping out the homeless, that's something that not even Mr. Beast can do. But Mr. Yeats will do it without a second to spare. I don't know how anybody can even brag about this or treat it as an accomplishment, but that's a common pattern across the bar that would begin with his sex life was captured from this moment on. The next video would be him being floated by a trans, claiming he breeded with a girl with special needs before backing down on the later response saying she wasn't. I'll show you the little clip that led to this being public in the first place and let you guys be the judge, because I have 100 things to say, but I'm confident YouTube won't let me say one of them. So I'll show you that now and let you rule out the verdict.
With this girl, she's not actually autistic. Tell everybody that you're not actually autistic, because I would get death threats about that.
This encounter would lead him to document himself, promising a homeless woman he would give her some shelter in exchange for some hoo-ha. And after he got done parking his beef bus in Tuna Town, he realized that he doesn't even have a shoebox for this woman to stay in, going on to post stories of himself clowning on her smell and appearance, like he just didn't deliver meat in the back seat to this woman. Whenever he
This is a D1 prospect, though, bro. He's the first round draft pick for bro.
Clowning on her smell and appearance, like he just didn't deliver meat in the back seat to this woman. Whenever he finally made his mind up, he decided to drop her off at an abandoned house across state lines before speeding away, leaving her in the dust and far from where he got her from.
Not really. She was gonna be able to live with stupid, dumb doc.
He would furthermore continue to insult the woman, spraying out his entire car in Febreze, saying that this woman's pH gave his car poison damage because of how bad.
To be honest, bro, Lil Mario pH probably burned through cars. I'm gonna keep it aside. That got radioactive nuts, bro. To be honest, like after all he been doing, bro. So.
Bad she smelled, just degrading and belittling somebody that was very vulnerable and willing to do anything to escape the harsh environments of the streets. If it was just a random pavement princess, it really wouldn't be that much of a shocking story, but it wasn't. This woman only got in the car because she was manipulated to believe Lil Tecca's big brother with Asperger's is going to be the man that changes her life. It's pathetic you have to go to the degree of already smashing what you do, but it becomes so much more impressive that you even have to lie and deceive the homeless just to get them to breathe the same air that you do. He would eventually respond to all of this in his own video of himself addressing all of the allegations or rumors surrounding his name, and in this he treated the homeless woman almost worse than what he did in person, acting like he found and dropped off a stray dog on the side of the road, showing absolutely no remorse towards her and claiming that he made sure she made friends with the people around her, like Squidward whenever he was left with the dust people off of SpongeBob.
I lived because she was homeless, and I really didn't think it through, honestly, because I didn't know, like, I didn't have like a plan really. I just decided to take her and leave her at this house, which was a little bit stuff, I'll admit, but the thing is, the house that I left her at, it wasn't actually like an abandoned, it was an abandoned house, but it wasn't in the middle of nowhere. Like,
yeah, like you don't hear the mental gymnastics? Yeah, bro. I hit that in my car, but I ain't though, but I guess I technically did though, but like the thing is, I ain't even hit her on I-43. Well, technically I did, but you know, she wasn't bleeding, but I mean, she was a little bit, but technically like, it's like my holy.
Like, it was literally in the same neighborhood that my friend Huff lives in.
Like any of that matters worth one luck look. I'm trying to understand this guy's thought process. To think that everybody he meets is automatically going to know his entire family and friend heritage is impressive. Then you decide to turn your town into an open RPG for her to explore by dropping her off with a tier 1 workbench as you speed away and stalk her from afar. I'm repeating what's showed, I know, but it's just like, what else can you really even say as an input for a situation like that? It's beyond disgusting and something only the bottom of humanity is really capable of pulling. Little Mar wouldn't only drive for hours on end to finally hit and quit, but he would also do the same to only get rejected and for some reason post the encounter for the entire world. For example, there's a video of himself going out of his city for a girl to give him some titties, only to get laughed at, ridiculed, and get called a meme directly to his face. And his response wasn't to get angry like I thought it would be, but instead he was actually giggling with glee about it, that he wasted all of his time because she ended up giving him a kiss on the cheek out of pity.
A whole hour. And she said she was gonna let me, and I'm here, and now she said she's not gonna let me.
Are you gonna let me? Like, do you see this? Come on. So ugly.
Yo, Shorty called you ugly to her face though, bro. She had you drive out an hour, bro, just to call you child to your face though, bro. That kind of tough though, bro. We friends though. She didn't even hit it with the read. We friends though. She just said ew, bro. Like this, like look like the pot of greed, bro. That's tough, bro.
Then why would you say that?
Because I wanted to meet you because you're f***ing mean.
Wait, you said what?
I'll give you a kiss on the cheek.
Okay.
Got you.
Press over and kiss on the cheek, bro.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. Have a fun drive home.
Yeah, little Mari, I really just got a kiss on the cheek. No, for real. Damn way.
I guess we have to be satirical. Either, bro, like this is satire, or this nigga has some kind of mental illness that hasn't been discovered by humans yet. It's either one or the other. There's no in the middle, bro.
Yeah, can't wait to see what banger in the studio he's gonna cook up to this. Even though I thought the only person that would get excited for something like this would be a middle schooler. Speaking of middle school, it seems to be that's where Little Mar decided to take his love interest next because he created an entire controversy of himself getting a 14-year-old prego all for a publicity stunt. He posted a story on his Instagram insinuating that he's not allowed to see the baby he made with this little kid because of pressing charges on him. He would later cover this in his response video, claiming himself that it was all just a clout catch that we stupidly fell for. However, he doesn't really clear up the fact that she—
Why would you even like say that, put that out, like, real, bro? I hate that the same colors, bro.
He was really over the age of 18 either, or any age for that matter, because he refused to share how old the girl really was.
She's 14. I'm not even gonna be able to see my baby because I was telling y'all that she was pregnant. She wasn't 14. I made that up. So like there was no 14-year-old at all. Like the whole thing was a lie. Her being pregnant and her being 14.
Yeah, try that one.
Is that not a crazy statement? Y'all hear that?
He claimed in this that she was the age of consent, and in the state of South Carolina, the age that you can start is 16. Little Mar at the time of this interaction was around 20. So definitely a brow raiser, but when you dive deeper, there actually is a time where Little Mar met up with a 12-year-old when he was 16. He claimed he didn't do anything illegal and only decided to just cuddle with her. I wish I could make it up, but for time's sake, I'm going to just let him self-explain why he should be locked away behind bars.
The video that I did about meeting up with a 12-year-old, I didn't do anything with her. Like that, I wouldn't have posted something I knew was illegal. The age difference, because I was 6 at the time and she was 12, but I thought she was 14. But age difference at the time, it would have been illegal if we did something like that or anything like that. But we did not. All we did was cuddle.
Gotta get that out of here,
posting
bro.
self-incrimination videos in the format of a YouTube story time. Like the title of the video
And
was
it being
literally
like,
called
oh no, I'm
Meeting Up
joking,
with a
bro.
12-year-old. That's some
Joking,
shit I don't
satire,
even
bro,
think the
satire, bro.
commissioner knew if he came back to the internet. How it was even up on YouTube is a question that is beyond me and even signs at that point to answer. So with this level of foreshadowing, it would be no surprise that he would end up eventually getting convicted for
This fanboy and chum chum, like this right here, the previous, this was like Shang Tsung, and this, we knew this won't be here, bro.
14-year-old girl in a Walmart parking lot with one of his kid diddler friends. Here's a local article from Mars City that sort of highlights the entire ordeal or how it unfolded. His defense to all of this was saying everything was just twisted out of proportion to make him seem like a monster, when in reality he just
bro. It chop.
It is. He also tried to say the girl lied about the age, not disputing the fact that him and his friend still relentlessly stalked and assaulted her. Both Mar and his friend faced one charge of criminal misconduct with a minor, which can be up to 25 years in prison, but somehow he ended up only serving 4 months for an alleged plea deal. So hats off to the justice system for making sure everybody is loved no matter what age they are, because I really don't know how this man is even allowed to see sunlight again. There's no argument against it. This guy is a convicted predator, but even with him being the first guy we've seen actually face time in prison, it still really feels like he got away with it, because he would still somehow get worse and continue to double down on the fact that he is a minor refiner by posting a tweet that incriminates himself further, saying he's going to start dating girls his own age and then following it up with an April Fool's.
That's such a weird How is bro even allowed to still have social media? I don't understand, bro.
Some side-splitting comedy that I'm sure would make the ghost of Epstein smile. He would cover a few more things in his response video that I just find as pure entertainment. So let's watch a little bit more of himself trying to justify any of the inexcusable that he's done.
As most of y'all know, like whenever I buy a new car, I mean I like to drive it fast. Like who doesn't? And occasionally.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You driving that fast, gang, you gotta get away from my site, bro. Because I'm not trying to be a casualty of your casualty, man. And I'll never be in a car with going over 100, bro. I can't do it personally, bro. I can't do it unless we're in a race type of thing, bro, where it's a professional track and like that. Not gonna happen. That's going 135 though on the highway. Yeah, bro. All it takes is one truck to pull up and it's GG, bro. They like 5 in danger.
My Durango, you know.
My homie with an extra chromie. You're going 135 in a 2-lane street. One turn from somebody even 100 feet ahead would have caused that car to be flattened into a pancake. There's no way you think 135 is just casually fast. That's F1 numbers on a residential road. Of course you're an insensitive, arrogant fool for doing it.
And number 3, running over the dog. So some of y'all know back in January when I was on a road trip from South Carolina to New York with my mom, actually, on the way back, there was a dog on the freeway, and
why is he saying this, bro?
Oh, a 2-lane freeway, just like the one you showed 30 seconds ago of you jumping through hyperspace. I wonder how fast you were going that time in order for you not to be able to stop. I understand it's kind of random that there was a dog there in the first place, but I certainly wouldn't put it past me that this guy was flying through the lanes like he was in the bit prior.
Let's start with the first part. Sex underage girl, that's some of y'all know, like sometimes I'll be on live and girls will join and then they'll just like say something stupid, like blurt out like, I'm 13 and Martin blah blah blah, or I'm 16 and Gilmore said blah blah blah, blah, blah. It's all bull.
Bro, you were convicted. Your mugshot is literally one Google search away. How the heck is you getting arrested, staying in prison that you made story times about? Dozens of news articles about saying you did all that. Bull. I honestly think that's going to wrap the video up there. This guy is currently still active on every platform that I mentioned previously, and it's really disgusting to see somebody like this.
Reviewing the McChicken next video, bro.
Little bit of my chest. And mom, don't worry, you raised the gangster. I'm a survivor.
Still dressed like it's 2016. Oh.
What's up, Tube? What's up, man? Oh, that don't hit like that. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, bro, bro, just come to Twitch, Twitch Blue Ride right here. Follow up. We're about to hit 200K. Please follow up and stuff like that. Come to the stream. If you don't watch streams, I didn't ask. Come to the streams and stuff like that. And then there's a gaming channel and a live channel. Come follow the live channel too. And then you can get back to your video and stuff like that. But just go ahead and do that, and it's in the link down below. And go ahead and do that.
Oh my god! One thing about the motherfucking table is the turn. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. One thing about the table is the turn, bruh.
Made up my mind. If Trump does not win this election, I'm moving out of this country. It's just, I can't afford to live in this economy anymore.
Bro, dark timelines, chat, dark timelines, bro. We almost got this out, bro.
Nobody can. You know what I mean? And Camilla's not gonna do any better than Joe did.
Ooh, bro.
I can't take another 4 years of this. If Trump doesn't win, I'm leaving America.
Bro, we was almost in such a good position, bro. Lil Mari about to be out though, bro. That enough would have saved us for life.
Yeah, you already know what's going on. You know how to keep that on me, keep that bankroll on me. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Gang is flexing the 50 people, bro.
I don't live like that. Who riding it though?
Who is paying this? How is, bro? Yo, this guy be doing some money laundering scheme. How is it still making money, bro? Who is this getting money from? Like how?
Who riding it though? You know what I'm saying?
How is he still financing his car?
And we got about 20 racks on right now. For real. That way. Yeah.
Bro, that way in 2024, gang, you know, we don't live in, it's not the dabbing era no more, man.
All right, guys, I got some big news.
Ew, what's on his
Take the
lip?
RV out of Las Vegas. I'm about to drive this thing all the way back to Utah now. You guys know over the last...
Why is it hashtag Diddy?
Hey, Diddy parties in this thing.
Oh my god, bro.
I can't even get into all of it. Might be under investigation from the feds. But man, you'd have to be here to believe it. You wouldn't believe the type of things that went on in this thing. So now, it's time to flee the state. Like, I ain't even lying. I gotta get the hell out of Vegas. Now, even though I can't tell y'all what went down,
You know what it now.
you already know. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So yeah,
So
I drive
corny,
this big old
bro.
thing all the way back to Salt Lake City. I think I might even put it up for sale, honestly. But then again, I don't know. That might be tampering with evidence.
That's some cornball, bro.
You already know what's going on. I just bought a Jeep, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Out here in the Jeep. No, for real. You know what I'm saying? We in that,
Don't
we
say
in that
that
big
way,
body.
bro.
We in that big body black Wrangler. You feel me? No, for real. No.
I definitely boiling this down to mental. Even the way they're talking, bro, like it's talking like he's like glitching out, bro. It's lagging.
No, you can't tell me it ain't clean, no, bruh. You can't tell me it ain't clean, no, bruh. No, stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. We traded in the vet for a Jeep. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? I like running people off the road. You feel me? So yeah, no.
What?
You got in Las Vegas. You feel me? You see where we at?
Well, now we know what he did in Vegas, running people off the motherfucking road, bro.
Why didn't nobody tell me it's 120 degrees in Nevada? I'm out here in my Corvette. Bro, my rap is about to melt off.
Just be suddenly flexing like, wow, why did nobody tell me my wrist was broken? Shows motherfucking $1,000 Richard Mille motherfucking watch. Why did nobody tell me my neckline was up? Shows motherfucking got 90 carat chain, bro. Why did nobody tell me? Like, it's like, come on, man.
Car, that's how hot it is out here, bro. It's too freaking hot, bro. How do y'all live like this? I swear, bro, if I do a burnout right now, the whole car is gonna burst in flames.
Again, we see the car, bro. We see it, bro. We see it, man.
I think I'm ready to go back to Washington.
We need to put this back in place realistically, bro. Realistically, bro. I guess that is the infamous Lil Mar. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the main channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that freak. Right, that's a chick freak. I was freaky. That going up there with lovely peaches and turning me freaky. I'm not gonna lie. Get that going, bro. If you're watching on the main channel, come to the Twitch. We right in the description like that, so you can watch with us in real time without any cuts like that. But yeah, I do you.